Across Asia, countries are searching for modern fighter jets. This is not just about showing off, it's about keeping up with neighbors, protecting national interests, and preparing for the unexpected. Nations from Japan to Indonesia are spending billions to upgrade their air forces. Defense budgets are rising, and air power is a top priority. The Philippines is right in the middle of this growing trend. As an island nation with a vast sea to watch over, the stakes are high. Military leaders know their old planes aren't enough anymore. The country faces new challenges, from territorial disputes to natural disasters, making modern jets more important than ever. The F-16 Block 7072 has become a headline name in this regional race. Countries like Taiwan and Bahrain are snapping them up. The Philippine government, too, is looking to join this club of modern air power. But why the F-16, and why now? This essay dives deep into the story. We'll explore what makes the F-16 Block 7072 so attractive, what problems the Philippine Air Force faces, and why these jets could be a game changer for the country. The F-16 Block 7072 is not just another fighter jet. It is the newest, most advanced version of the famous F-16 Fighting Falcon. This jet has a strong reputation for being reliable, fast, and powerful. Over 4,600 F-16s have been built, and they fly in the air forces of over 25 countries. But the Block 7072 takes things to the next level. So, what makes the Block 7072 stand out? First, it has advanced radar called the APG-83 AESA. This radar can spot targets farther away and track more of them at once. The cockpit is modernized, with large screens and better controls. It's designed so pilots can get more information quickly and make faster decisions. The Block 7072 also uses new software and computers. These upgrades mean the jet can share data with other planes or ground stations instantly. It is networked for modern warfare. The engines are more fuel efficient and reliable than ever. It can carry a wide range of weapons, from air-to-air missiles to smart bombs. Countries want the F-16 Block 7072 because it mixes proven ability with the latest tech. It's easier to maintain than many rival jets, and spare parts are widely available around the world. This keeps costs down and jets flying longer. The Philippine Air Force, or PAF, is in the middle of a tough transformation. For years, its fleet was mostly made up of old, second-hand planes. The most advanced jet in its inventory today is the FA-50PH, a light combat aircraft from South Korea. While helpful, it is not a full multi-role fighter. Many PAF planes are decades old. Some date back to the Vietnam War era. Maintenance is hard, and spare parts are often scarce. The Air Force has faced embarrassing moments, jets grounded for months, pilots training on simulators instead of in the sky. These issues hurt morale and readiness. The country's geography makes things even harder. The Philippines is an archipelago with over 7,000 islands. To guard all these waters and borders, the PAF needs jets that can fly far, fast, and respond quickly to threats. Old planes can't keep up with these demands. Upgrading to true multi-role fighters like the F-16 Block 7072 is not just a wish. For many in the Air Force, it's a must. They need a jet that can patrol the skies, defend the nation, and deter potential threats from the sea or air. Security in the region is becoming more tense. The South China Sea is at the heart of this. China has built artificial islands, set up military bases, and sent ships and planes into disputed waters. The Philippines, along with other countries like Vietnam and Malaysia, claims parts of these waters. The Philippine military sometimes faces foreign ships or planes near its islands. Without advanced fighter jets, the country risks being unable to respond. This can make the Philippines look weak and unable to protect its own territory. It's a real concern for leaders in Manila. Modern jets are also important for disaster response. Typhoons hit the Philippines often. New aircraft can quickly deliver aid or help in rescue missions. They can fly farther, carry heavier loads, and operate in tough weather conditions. There is also a need to keep up with neighbors. Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia have upgraded their air forces. The Philippines does not want to fall behind. Strong air power is seen as a key way to protect national interests and stay respected in the region. So, the Philippines has looked at several fighter jets. European options included the Saab Gripen from Sweden. South Korea's Fa-50, which is already in service, was considered for upgrades. There were even talks about used F-16s, India's Tejas, and, a few other models. Each jet has its pros and cons. The Gripen is modern and affordable, but the F-16 Block 7072 offers more weapons, better radar, and is used by many allies. The F-16 also has a long track record and, honestly, more global support for maintenance and training. This makes it less risky for a country starting out with true multirole fighters. The Fa-50 is cheaper and good for training, but it just can't match the range, power, or flexibility of the F-16. Used jets might save money up front, but they could bring more maintenance headaches. The Block 7072 is brand new, with the latest technology and the promise of a long service life. Another point, choosing the F-16 Block 7072 could mean better deals from the United States. There's often support for pilot training, spare parts, and even financing. For the Philippines, this is a big plus. Official statements make it clear. The Philippine government wants modern jets, and the F-16 Block 7072 is at the top of their list. In the last few years, the Department of National Defense has sent out requests for information to both the United States and Sweden. But there is a clear focus on the F-16. In 2021, the U.S. State Department approved a possible sale of up to 12 F-16 Block 7072s to the Philippines, along with missiles and spare parts. This approval was a major signal of American support and confidence in the Philippine Air Force. Defense officials in Manila welcomed the news and said the F-16 would greatly enhance the country's air defense. News outlets in the Philippines have covered meetings between Philippine and U.S. defense leaders, with the F-16 Block 7072 often mentioned. The President and Defense Secretary have both spoken publicly about the need for cutting-edge aircraft to protect the nation. Budget is always an issue, but the government has made it clear that upgrading the Air Force is a priority. Negotiations are ongoing, and there is strong political will to modernize. Getting F-16 Block 7072s could change a lot for the Philippines. First, these jets would be a huge step up in capability. They can fly farther, fight better, and respond faster than the planes now in service. This means stronger air patrols over the South China Sea and better defense of remote islands. These jets would also make it easier to work with allies. The United States, Singapore, and even Taiwan use F-16s. Pilots and ground crews could train together, share tactics, and even swap spare parts. Military exercises would be smoother, and the Philippines could play a bigger role in joint operations. F-16s are not just for fighting wars. They can help in rescue missions, disaster relief, and evacuating people from danger zones. The jet's flexibility makes it a valuable tool in both peace and crisis. Having a modern jet like the F-16 also sends a strong message to rivals and allies alike. It shows the Philippines is serious about defense, ready to protect its interests, and willing to invest in its future security. If the Philippines gets the F-16 Block 7072, it will not happen overnight. There will be years of training, building new hangars, and setting up maintenance teams. Pilots and crews will need to learn new skills, but the payoff could be huge. With these jets, the Philippine Air Force could finally patrol the full extent of the country's airspace. They could identify threats early and respond before problems grow. There would be fewer worries about old planes breaking down or being grounded for months at a time. The F-16s could also help the country in negotiations. Stronger air power means more leverage when talking with other countries, whether about fishing rights, security, or trade. The Philippines would stand taller on the world stage. Of course, there will be challenges. Buying, operating, and maintaining modern fighters is expensive, but the benefits, better defense, stronger alliances, and more national pride could make it worth every peso. The story of the Philippines' interest in the F-16 Block 7072 is about more than buying planes. It's about the country's desire to modernize, protect its people, and play a bigger role in Asia. The F-16 Block 7072 is not just a weapon, it's a symbol of progress and hope. Modern jets will not solve every problem, but they will give the Philippine Air Force new abilities, greater confidence, and respect on the global stage. The road will not be easy. Training, support, and money will all be needed, along with strong leadership. If the deal goes through, the Philippines could enter a new era. Its pilots would fly some of the world's most advanced jets. Its skies would be safer. Its voice would be louder in regional debates. The world is watching. For the Philippines, the F-16 Block 7072 could be the key to a safer, stronger, and more secure future.